Hello?
Hi, so you can stop people from having nightmares, right?
No, I can make it easier. Boy, you've kind of been hanging out with the wrong crowd. Are you aware you're being turned into a vampire?
Luke spits out his teeth. I'm being turned into a what?
Yeah, I mean, you're being nommed on by a vampire. I don't know what to tell you. There's only really 2 people that could have done this.
Does Dracula haunt over my bed at night?
I don't know, does he? What's the other one? There's one other vampire in town. Constance. You all arrive at Bronna Doyle's car. While you're driving, the car starts to expand. And it starts to change. And it becomes a carriage. Bronna steps down from the carriage, cracks her neck, and reaches up and removes their head. Once you have what you've come for, you will have to meet me back here. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna let you guys come up with a plan.
Are we going to the castle?
I would imagine that is where you would intuit the boy is.
Yeah, we gotta go to that castle.
Alright, any plans? Am I just gonna kick down the door, waving this thing? And he holds it up, his chainsaw up.
It's all well and good to, charge in boldly, but maybe we should find an overlook or some sort of, place where we could scout the area.
Luke looks at Seneca with wide eyes and he goes, "You actually gave a good idea."
I'd ask if Finley can remember some way to get into that, trash chute.
Oh, dang, yeah, that would've been good.
Maybe. I don't know, that seemed to just go, to a void under the castle.
Yeah, but it's under the castle.
If I know anything about trash chutes, wouldn't it be, through the detention level?
I mean, I think it's under the castle. There's actually not much way to tell. Yeah, well, if that's possible, maybe we can try and go through the... Oh, wait, See, the problem is, going through the trash chute, there's millions of cast-off Finleys.
Oh, that's right.
I remember those dreams.
Yeah, no, that's no good.
I mean, you do have a chainsaw.
That is very true. But how many could I take down with one chainsaw? There is only one me.
We just throw you in there.
No!
I mean...
No! I'm still mad at you, Sheena, for earlier, so no!
I can deal 4 harm to myself, so, I can just jump in there and start stabbing things,
And you'll get a stab, and you get a stab.
But I don't really want to fight myself, though. That's probably gonna happen, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
But if you think about it, you're fighting yourself right now.
Either way, all I know is I want to kill Puck. I gotta be the one to kill Puck.
Alright.
And we need to free both the real Finley and all the other Finleys. All of them deserve to have a life.
Alright, well, we got your back.
So how are we getting into the castle?
Let's just knock on the front door.
Kick in the front door!
I mean, yeah, why not?
Bada bing, bada boom.
This is not the best plan, but I can't think of anything else.
Okay, we've gone off on this kind of thing with literally no plan, so at least we're thinking of something now.
That's
What
true.
are we gonna say at the front door?
If at the front door, I'm gonna say boom, baby, duh.
Is there an aerial way to get in?
I could climb us in, I guess.
Climb in, maybe?
Maybe, that'd be good.
Or I could, sneak under the door in my spider form and then open it from the inside.
That would also be good.
What if they have a shoe on the other side?
Well, then I'm screwed. I'm fucked, that's what.
Right.
That's it for Sheena.
I mean, I'm pissed at you, but damn. Damn, Seneca, damn.
This is a weird question. that I'm trying to work out in my head. If Sheena was a spider, would a shoe do more damage to her because she's tiny? Or would it do normal damage as if she was normal sized?
Yeah, is it like D&D where you take on the health points of the...
I
Yeah.
would hope not.
Then again, she is a magic spider.
Yeah. And I mean, how quickly is the transformation? Because when we did that Denny's episode, like, she was suddenly from tiny spider to big.
Yeah, it's
pure
pretty
Goober
fast.
Yeah, but she was expecting him to hit her.
It's still a really fast transformation though. We need a plan. If we were these characters, what would they plan without extensive knowledge?
Would they try to go through the trash chute, or would they go straight up to the door?
Well, we have no idea where the trash chute is. We could probably see the front door.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's out of
Mhm.
anything. Luke probably would be going for maybe Sheena unlocks the door or climbs up, like gets them up there. I feel like that would be something Luke would think of more. But he would, if all else comes to fail, he would just kick in the door.
Yeah. I'd say normally Finley would be like, rush in. However, because they have seen certain parts of the castle, their mind is going straight to those parts.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like the dungeons and the other Finleys and
Yeah.
the places they've seen Puck in.
Yeah.
Oh, Sheena could just like climb up, whether it has a wall on the outside or not. But like, if it's a wall or just like the outside of the castle with windows, Sheena could climb up and like, get into that, and then just like drop down some spider web for everyone to climb up.
Yeah.
That
Like
is
a
also true.
Ladder.
Yeah,
A very strong ladder.
yeah,
'cause
more like
still-
a rope, but yeah.
Yeah.
Spiderweb is very strong.
Yeah, spiderweb. And it would be good spiderweb. Wouldn't
Yeah.
be like, because big spider lady.
Oh, we could try and sneak in, like go around the back and do that.
Oh, maybe. That'd be good.
Anyone else got any other ideas?
Nah. Actually,
Sounds good.
All right.
sounds legit.
Yeah, that seems like the only thing we've
Yeah.
got.
That
Like
is also true.
We'll keep the trash chute as a plan B.
If we find some, when we're going around the back, maybe you can roll for insight, investigate a mystery or something, and
yeah,
see if
like
you can
trying to
find it.
remember.
Yeah. And if not, we'll climb in.
Oh, maybe.
Although I'm just thinking Seneca might have a problem, it's not the most noble way of going about things, not respecting their house.
Okay, how about this? Seneca goes in through the front door as a distraction.
Luke's down for that. He's like, we be Odysseus and sneak in. Y'all can be like Agamemnon and go
I'm
charge.
pretty sure Odysseus is not the best.
Odysseus snuck in! Odysseus snuck in and murdered people! 12 people!
No, you're right. Okay, so we have multiple plans.
Yeah, but we're gonna all do it once. Seneca, being a good boy, is going to knock on the front door as a distraction. The other three of us are going around the back, and while we're doing that, Finley is going to roll investigate a mystery, looking for a possible trash chute. And if we can't find that, Sheena's going to climb up the wall or the window. We don't know if there's a outer wall or anything, but going to do that and lower spiderweb for everyone to sneak in.
Okay, great. I need everyone to roll a dexterity saving. Wait, no, that's a different game. Okay. That would be hilarious, though. But in all seriousness, act under pressure, all of you.
Oh, man.
Ow.
Okay.
That's our friend Cool.
Finale territory, baby.
8.
Plus cool, which I believe. Oh, that's right. I added a +1 to my cool because I leveled up. That didn't do anything. I got an 8.
Level up? What's that?
It's when you fail enough rolls that you get experience points.
What's that?
I got a 7.
I got a 6, so mark experience.
No.
For me.
Incredible.
Oh yeah, I got the Soul Cleaver 5000 right now.
That's dumbass's chainsaw.
I'm so happy I have that.
The demon's maid that is specifically for killing Al.
I just got some super awesome armor that I barely paid for.
From the fairy guy?
Yeah, the green guy.
Yeah.
Yee.
What is your armor again, real quick for me?
2.
Okay, that's all?
Yep.
Has a bonus against certain moves. Okay, so I did give it a special something, I haven't told you what it is yet. Okay.
No.
I'm sure if I looked, I would find where I put no
I mean,
sense.
I also have an immortal ability, so that stacks up to -3.
Oh goodness, I'm gonna really have to hit you hard.
Yeah.
Luckily,
But like if it's armor piercing, I still get -1 for immortal.
luckily, we're stepping into a whole new tier of enemies in a bit, so that'll be fine.
Ooh.
Okay, so did anyone succeed?
I got an 8 and so did Jamie.
I got a 7.
Okay, so everyone got mixed success except for Finley, who failed.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are moving through the forests and you are being chased by something that looked like it was once human.
Oh.
Maybe not so much anymore. They are vaguely humanoid shaped and they are wearing tattered clothes, but like the tattered clothes are what you would stereotypically apply to a monster hunter in like a TV show. Like
Oh, God.
a battered hat and trench coat and blood-stained pants and clothes, like just a lot of belts and things just strapping weapons to it.
So the Belmonts.
It looks a little bit like a Belmont. But like beat the hell up, and they have ivy covering them.
Oh.
Pretty much. Like, these tendrils of ivy have grown up off the ground and have wrapped around them and are constricting their clothing. And that is another thing you notice as you are running through the forests, trying to reach the fairy realm's equivalent of Eden's Grove, is as you're being chased through this forest, it is far more green and vibrant than the forest you usually are chased through. It's just this beautiful, almost blinding lush, like blinding green. It's too bright, and there's just this thick ivy everywhere. And you're being chased by this figure that moves a little too fast, like there are frames missing from its animation
Oh no.
that look like it was maybe once human, but not anymore.
Not a fan.
No, this is one of my favorite monsters.
Oh.
I say that every time I introduce a new monster, but like it's true.
Yeah.
They're all my babies and I love them.
You're betraying the crooked men.
Okay, they are hands down my favorite family of monster, yes.
They're terrifying, especially because of what I know from Luke's dreams. They're terrifying.
Yup.
So, what happened since we all...
Yeah, no, the punishment for that is that you're all being chased by the Madden Hunter. And since you failed, Finley, now that I'm done setting the stage and mixed success, I wanted to, hey, there's this boy here. Also, spoilers, it's a Madden Hunter.
I mean, we kind of already know about them because of original Finley's plan.
Yeah, how am I gonna make you sad today, Finley?
Did Finley remember the plan that real
No.
Finley had?
No,
Finley
yeah.
did not remember the dream at all, so you guys have no idea what's gonna happen.
Okay.
Oh! The Madden Hunter actually has a special power for if you fail a move in its presence.
Oh no.
Okay,
Oh,
so
no.
he's gonna activate that power. Okay.
I am worried.
I'm gonna say that Sheena's in her spider form running.
Alright.
Or Joraguma form.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, little tiny spider?
No. You cannot see her. She is a tiny spider now. No, she's in Joraguma form.
Considering the range of sizes in the Fey world, that wouldn't even help much.
Yeah.
You'd be like running as a spider and suddenly there's a little fairy in front of you that's like, nope!
I mean, it helped with hiding. Also, I got preternatural speed, so when you chase, flee, or run, take +1 ongoing, so that's fun for me.
Oh, dope.
So you get to flee.
Yeah, we're fleeing. Running for our lives.
Make like a bug and flee!
Luke just raises the chainsaw without saying anything.
I mean, you're running, so do you just, like, have this pan-dead face staring forward? You just slowly raise this thing while you're
They're
running.
running with it over their head.
Yes. Yes. Luke absolutely just as like an option just raises it up as like it's the silent question of do you want me to?
I mean, want me to huck you at it?
Yeet.
I will yeet you.
I mean, Finley would shoot it, but I don't know if, like, because I failed the act under pressure means I can't go first or something. Otherwise, I
Riley?
would like to roll kick some
No.
ass.
That's okay. Yeah, turn around and try and kick its ass.
Alright.
Alright, I'm going to yeet Luke.
You are going to take a -1 to this roll, by the way, Finley, because the monster is a martial master.
Oh no.
Oh.
Anyone want to help out?
I
yeah.
mean, I'm gonna be Yeet Jotun.
Actually, doesn't need it.
Okay.
I got an 11.
Oh, -20
And that's
out of 10.
including the... Okay,
A
great.
10.
Yeah.
So, you deal your damage
4 harm.
for harm. Okay. And the Maddened Hunter is not a Fae, so you don't get a
so
bonus.
it doesn't do 4 harm. It does 3 harm.
Okay. Yeah.
How is it not a Fae?
It is not a Fae.
Alright.
The Maddened Hunter is not in the Fae family.
Alright. 3 harm.
It's in the zombie family.
Kind of. Okay.
Oh, I just remembered I have 15 Fresno Nightcrawlers.
I just remember Sheena just screams, "I'm a mother of 12!"
No, I'm a mother of 15.
Finley, or not Finley, Sheena remembers that she forgot to hire a babysitter.
Oh no!
That house is gonna be a mess.
Okay, so
Anyway.
you turn around and you shoot it with the fly swatter, and as you do, it just it doesn't stop moving towards you. You see it take the bullet, and you see it get knocked back a little bit, but it keeps moving towards you, it doesn't care. And as it's coming towards you, it draws this long silver knife with this crooked blade,
Oh.
Oh.
and it cuts a vine on a tree as it passes. And Luke, you get hit by a tree.
Oh no! Why did Luke get hit?
What?
So you know those forest traps that are just logs tied up?
Oh, like,
Yeah.
Hmm.
And when you cut a vine, just the log drops down from the
Star Wars.
over, and yeah. Why am I explaining this to you? Star Wars. This log drops down, no longer supported by this vine, and smashes into Luke.
Why Luke?
I was like, did we throw me yet? I don't think we threw me yet.
No, yeah, this is part of its special move.
Oh.
Oh no, why Luke though?
Oh, because it really doesn't like Luke.
That's no fun.
Hmm.
Is Luke still okay to be yoked?
The log is still coming at Finley. It just now has a little bit of extra blood on it.
Oh no.
What? How much damage did I take?
Oh, that's right. Sorry about that. You take 3 harm, buddy.
Oh Jesus Christ, I am right about unstable, so alright. I mean, Luke's still good to be Jotun.
I will yote. What am I rolling for that? Am I rolling kick some ass to yeet him?
To throw it?
Yeah.
Just throw in. He's a person.
Okay.
Is it
So
like
I roll kick some ass to throw you, and then you roll to actually do
kick some
damage.
ass? Yeah.
wouldn't that be like a act under pressure or something?
Yeah, I feel Sheena can throw Luke just fine. I'm going to okay, this is how I'm going to rule it. Sheena roll to aid, and Luke roll to kick some ass.
Okay.
Luke's the kick some ass. I have
Since
no
you're
tongue.
fastball specialing Luke at it.
I got 9
What do I add to aid?
It's your, one moment, let me look that up real quick. Act under pressure, help out. It's cool.
Okay, so that's a 10.
Great, so that gets a +1, that gets Luke to 10.
Yeah.
Sheena, describe this beautiful move to me. Luke and Sheena, I want you to just give me every single detail about what's about to happen.
Okay, well, Luke raises his chainsaw and then
Chainsaw.
gets hit by a log.
he stands up. He goes, Sheena, I want you to throw me at it.
And Sheena picks him up and like does a spin and hucks him at it.
And Luke, while being thrown, does say yeet. He screams yeet as he turns on the Soul Cleaver 5000 and aims for the head.
Okay, and you connect. And it's like a scene from Sharknado. You just buzzsaw this man's in half.
That's amazing.
Madden Hunter is dead.
Yes.
Nice.
Cleft in twain.
Good, because 4 harm.
I can't believe we had a fastball special in this gosh darn podcast.
It's amazing.
Oh, shoot!
What'd you do?
He's not dead.
No!
That's on me.
Make him dead anyway.
He did get cleft in twain, though.
Well,
Hmm.
if I was cleft in twain, I'd probably be dead.
So you can understand my mistake. Thank you.
How much damage did it take then?
It took 5 damage because I gave it extra damage for the cool maneuver you did.
Yo! I feel very proud of that, too. Good job, Jamie.
High five.
Luke and the maddened hunter go sprawling, and it's just the chainsaw is just embedded in this body. They both go crashing across the forest floor, and neither of them move for a moment. And in that brief bit of stillness, the vines slowly start to move towards them. And then Luke gets up, and the vines stop moving. And you're like, okay, yeah, Luke killed it. Good job, team. And then the hunter starts to get up.
Oh no!
With its body just kind of now in a V shape. As it struggles to its feet, and it brandishes its silver dagger at Luke, I guess, because Luke is closest.
Do I get my chainsaw out?
Yeah, you still have your chainsaw.
Okay.
It's the Soul Cleaver 5000. I'd never take that from you.
Thank you. I paid a luck for that.
You did.
Okay.
Would anyone like to intervene?
Seeing that sight, Seneca's definitely just gonna sprint at it with the
Yeah.
spear in hand.
Roll to
Do
kick
it.
some ass if you're gonna stab it.
Yeah, that's tough, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That would be an 11.
Wow, y'all are on fire today.
Nice.
I am proud.
We're doing good rolls.
For once.
Just wait till you get to the castle.
I know, yeah. Knock on wood.
I would, part of rolling so well on this move, and I forgot to do that earlier, but I thought you'd killed it earlier, is that you choose another effect, but I think we can just ignore that considering, you run it through with your spear and it dies. Like, for real this time.
Beautiful.
It's got 1 revive.
I like to imagine, he runs it through from one side to the other, so the V is closed, so it looks like a normal boy again.
It's a kebab that made a real boy again.
Okay, and the boy is dead.
Awesome. We continue on with our plan.
Well, apparently walking straight up to the door did not work.
Wait, can Luke grab the dagger?
Yeah, go for it, Thug.
Luke's picking up the dagger.
There are some other weapons on the body if you'd like to grab those too.
So, crooked silver dagger.
Uh-huh.
What else is there?
It does 2 harm. It is hand range and it is silver. The hunter also has wooden stakes on their body if you want to take those.
Luke's gonna leave that alone.
Okay, don't need wooden stakes. Why would
No.
you need wooden stakes?
Not right now, at least.
I'll take those.
Go for it, Thug.
Luke gives Finley a quick side eye.
They are... Ooh, They are 2 harm, intimate range, quick, and wooden. But they deal special damage to vampires, so.
Yeah.
Hence the side eye real quick.
Gonna need that for whatever vampire is killing, or not killing, but converting Luke.
Oh yeah, nah.
And there is also, like, a wallet and a phone.
Luke takes
Sheena-
the wallet.
I wanted the wallet.
I'll take
Then
the
go
phone.
ahead, Luke takes. Damn!
How much money's in the wallet?
There's no money in the wallet.
Aw.
Damn it.
Damn.
I give it to Luke.
Okay.
Cool wallet. Here you go.
What else is in it?
There is a driver's license in it. One moment while I try and... Oh no, I'm in the wrong folder.
Yeah, I need the name.
You know what? I don't need you sassing me. What with your sass?
I'm just gonna put out a guess. Is his name Caleb McGee?
It is now.
Okay.
Okay, so first of all, not Caleb McGee 100%. I can promise you that.
Darn.
Wallet of.
Oh, shoot.
What?
What?
The only time he's mentioned, I have redacted his name.
Oh no.
So is it just redacted on his license?
Okay, so in his license, his name is Caleb McGee.
Alright, wallet of Caleb McGee. What's. Besides the driver's license, what's in it?
There is a card, like a stamp card for the Red Wine Lounge. You see a letter that has been folded up and placed in.
Mm-hmm.
And how do I describe this? It's like what are those? It's a photo booth. Like
Oh!
yeah.
Those,
It's this line of
photos,
pictures. Yeah, from one of those photo booths. It's pretty faded and bad. But it has C heart C written on the end in it.
Okay.
Aw.
It's like C plus C in a heart. If you'd like to know what the letter is, we at least the audience has seen this letter before. It is the letter from the episode 4 description.
Dope.
Oh.
That's what I thought it was. Not
it's
gonna
this
lie.
it's this sad romantic letter written from one hunter to another that they clearly were like romantically involved with, or at least were very close to, about how they had to like look at this lake, and it monologues on for a bit. It's a little wistful. It's pretty torn up and smudged, but
Mhm.
the surviving bits are on episode 4 description.
Going over to episode 4.
Alright,
So, should we go around?
let's go.
You're getting pretty close to the city.
Seneca, you still going to the front door?
I suppose that was the plan. I'll take my part.
Luke rolls his shoulders and cricks his neck. He goes, "Getting hit by a log hurts like a motherfucker, first and foremost."
Would you like a healing potion?
He looks at Sheena and goes, "No, I'm still mad at you, but dope throw." And he just continues walking.
Also, Sheena hasn't told anyone that it has 1 minute blindness.
I imagine you haven't. No.
No, Luke's just still mad at her for earlier that day. So, like, yeah, no, he's like, that's why he said dope throw, but I'm still mad.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, Luke. Before we split up, I wanted to ask you. How do you feel about squirrels?
What?
I just want to know what do you trust squirrels or do you like squirrels?
I don't approach them usually. Why? I
Oh.
tend to leave them to their business.
Okay, that's all. Thank you.
And Luke just looks back at Sheena and Finley and does like a really confused face, like, what?
Sheena shrugs.
Finley also shows.
Have I thanked God for Seneca enough? Like, oh my god. I love Seneca so I imagine, like, throughout that entire scene, it's like this kind of, like, eye-level shot, but leaning up a little bit, so we just see these two heads talking to each other, and it just a little bit tilted up, and above them in the trees, we just see the squirrel.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
We just see a squirrel. We don't know if it is the squirrel. It's just a squirrel there. It's just, do you trust squirrels? And there's just this little guy in the background. So amazing. Okay.
Alright, so we're going around back.
Yeet.
Meet you somewhere in the middle, Seneca.
Indeed, we shall meet up shortly.
So you're splitting the party.
Yes.
Is someone going to go with Seneca, or are we splitting up 1 to 3?
Well,
Because I need to go around back.
Finley's not going. Because Finley's the one
To be
looking
fair-
for the entrance to...
Yeah.
You haven't even reached the town yet, also.
Oh, okay.
You're
There's
about
a town?
Yeah, it's like Eden's Grove.
Yeah,
Oh,
it looks
yeah.
like Eden's Grove overrun with ivy and trees and, like, nature.
Yeah.
You're about to reach it.
Oh, yeah. Do
Okay.
we want to go
Okay.
straight through the town, or like...
Kind of around the outskirts.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, let's follow the outskirts of the town
Okay.
before we get to the castle.
I'm gonna have a real quick searching the wood. Wait, no, sorry, it's not that. It's dangerous to go alone. So, who's leading the charge?
Should Finley roll? Because this is Finley's...
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I got an 8.
Nice.
Okay.
Not bad.
You see the largest, ugliest green gerbil you have ever seen.
Amazing.
Like, you are all sneaking along. You come across. It's not too long before you come out of the forest and to Eden's Grove, though there's not really too much of a distinction. Eden's Grove looks overrun. It's covered with these ivy. There are trees, like, coming out of the sides of streets and coming through the houses and stuff. It all looks like it's been left alone for a long time. And as you're moving along the perimeter of the forest in Eden's Grove, as you're making your way towards the Fey Castle, where normally Olympian Heights would be on the city map, there's just this big, ugly, green gerbil with a nose ring. Its face looks like kind of smashed. Looks like a cross between a gerbil face and a pug face. And it has these long ears that have been, like, gnawed on and have, like, these tiny bald spots on them. And he's just plodding along and yelling, "Humans! Humans!"
Only one of us is a human.
Oh, we could even go so far as to...
Yeah.
That's true. None of us are humans.
When it sees it, it's like, "Oh! Hello!
Mm-hmm.
Hi!
Hi.
Hi!"
Hello.
Hi, do you know how to get to the castle?
It blinks at you, and then looks over at this green, shining glass palace, and looks over back at you, and it goes, "It's that way!"
Yeah, but like,
What's the safest way? Are there, like, any secret mini bosses along the road or anything, or do we just go straight there?
Oh yeah, it's a pretty straight shot.
I feel like Luke leans close and goes, "Are you telling the truth?" Like, leans close, like, crouches down, because he's, like, pretty tall.
Yes!
Hey, Gerbil,
That
do you
was
know maths?
Yes!
Like, really good?
Yeah!
Alright, never mind that question. Can you...
This voice is maybe going to be terrible for the audience, so I'm going
I
to soften
love
it a
it.
little
No.
bit.
I love
No,
it.
it's
keep
good.
it, keep it.
Are we sure? Okay. Alright, this is me!
Can you tell
This
us,
is-
any other ways to get into the castle other than the front door?
He blinks.
We want to surprise a friend.
Yeah, we have a present. It's a surprise party.
Yep. Luke hides the chainsaw behind his back.
The
Luke hides
bloodied chainsaw. Yeah, this tiny little gerbil, it like furrows its brow, and this goblin, like, you can really see it's thinking really hard. It is doing its darndest to remember the instructions it was given, and just for the life of it does not believe it was given directions for this very eventuality.
And Luke just gives his charming smile. You know, the one that like that everyone in like Eden's Grove likes, the charming like goofy one. While he's hiding this big ass chainsaw behind him.
Okay, Sheena would like to pull a snack out of her pocket. She is going to pull some competo out of her purse and just be like, how about this? You take some of that, and in return, if you'd like, you can just give us a little advice. Just, we want to surprise our friend, but there you go.
Why do you have to mention confeto?
How about, can you describe what this food looks like for people that maybe don't know?
Oh, that's true.
I was gonna
please.
say, Jamie, I love you, but I don't know what that looks like.
Confeito is I'd say about a little smaller than a centimeter. They are
It's much smaller.
pure sugar.
It's
Well, no,
a little sugar crystal. It comes in different colors. Has anyone seen Spirited Away?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
It's the little candies that they feed the dust mites.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh.
That's confeito.
Okay. So, roll to manipulate someone.
And I get to
For
use
you plus
I have
weird.
Dark Negotiator.
Yeah.
And a plus 3. 10.
A 10 plus, they'll do it for the reason you gave them. If you ask too much, they'll tell you. Okay.
You get candy, we get stuff.
You see him doing all sorts of mental arithmetic. He's having flashbacks to his meetings with his other fellow goblins. He is replaying everything you have said. The Sherlock White words are floating around his head, but they're all just like candy. Cold. I want a little vest. Just none of it is really helping him. He thinks very hard about his character sheet. Even he's like, what can I do? What is my motivate? And at the end of the day, he's like, they didn't tell me not to show them how to get into the castle. So he's like, okay. And he snatches the candy. And he's like, follow me.
Yes!
And he just
I
kind
love
of
him.
waddles over to this sewer drain, and he does his darndest to pop it open, but he just can't. It's just too heavy for him.
Finley picks it up for him.
Thanks. Yeah, you just pop down into the sewer and it runs right on. Yeah, and he crawls down this little ladder that is poorly constructed. It is not made out of any ladder components. It is mostly duct tape. And you are
It's like
not
a
sure
rope
how
ladder made out of duct tape.
It's like it's a ladder in quotes. It is barely a rope ladder. It is a miracle
It is a
that
duct
he is
tape.
able to it is just duct tape, maybe, you think. And he scampers down it and drops down into the sewer, which is
Look-
also covered in moss and ivy, and he looks up at you and he goes like, this way is very safe.
Luke,
All right.
Luke looks
Alright.
down at that and he goes, I don't know if that's gonna hold me.
Finley jumps in and lands without using the
Yeah,
ladder.
you're good.
Same.
Yeah, you're good. It's not that much of a drop.
Yeah.
Alright,
For a
yeah.
little tiny goblin, maybe, but
Alright. Luke jumps down and then groans because he aches everywhere.
Yeah, it's enough to hurt your legs, but it's not enough to deal harm to your character, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, but he still aches. He just
Yeah.
aches.
Y'all jump down, I assume.
Yeah.
Except Seneca.
Oh, you're still not
Seneca-
coming?
Just
Okay.
looking down. Is this the part of the? I don't
Change
remember
of
the
plans.
fluffy man in the plan.
We're changing the plans.
Okay,
This
so I
guy
don't.
is leading us into his home, so it is completely appropriate.
Okay.
Yep.
You don't need me at the front door.
nope.
Nope.
Okay.
So just
We're not
jump
going
down.
around back either.
Don't you want to follow Luke?
Yeah. Yes. Of course. And he just steps and just falls feet first into the pit.
Oh gosh,
You
watch
drop
the
down.
tunic.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
it's
God.
not It's surprisingly dry in here. It's a little damp, but it's not what you'd expect a sewer to be. It looks like a fantasy sewer.
Yeah. A D&D sewer.
Like if someone were to make a secret passageway and then claim it was a sewer so that the city wouldn't think too hard about it. Like that is what this is. And it doesn't move like a sewer either. It moves in a very weird kind of curving, meandering path, and it takes some interesting turns. It seems almost like a vein.
So, Goblin, what's your name?
Ah, damn it, I wanted to do that.
Does Sheena say that?
Yes, sure.
Just like mutters to herself.
He has finished the candy, and he is now eating the bag.
Oh no!
And he looks at you with these black beady eyes, and he goes, ah,
Ah?
ah. Big old goblin shrug.
You don't know?
Do you not have a name?
We don't get names.
Oh, man.
That
That
kind of
sucks.
sucks.
Nice, it's easy.
So,
How?
Well, if someone goes, hey, goblin, like we all turn.
so there's a lot of you then.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of. I'd say 5. And you think that 5 is just the biggest number he knows?
Yeah.
Like, because he looks down at his little hands, and he has 5 fingers on each hand. So he goes, "There's 10. There's 10 goblins."
All right.
Okay.
Mhm.
With the 10 goblins, Luke goes, how many of those 10 goblins would fill, like, how much would those 10 goblins fill, like, this sewer?
Yes.
So it'd fill
So
the
all
sewer?
of it.
All
He-
10?
As he's walking, he starts to cram the last of the bag into his mouth, and he stands on his little tippy-toe paws, and he reaches up his tippy-toe paws as high as he can reach.
Are we going up?
No, that's how much.
Oh, okay. Upsies?
No upsies.
Are you sure? Are you sure you don't want to be tall?
More mental calculations.
I mean, if you're on my shoulder, you would be tall. I'm a pretty tall dude.
Okay. I think he'd. Because this is difficult. Because Sheena got that 10 plus, but Luke is Luke.
And Luke got charmed.
I don't know who the goblin wants to sit on the shoulder of more at this current moment, but he's debating it as he wanders through the sewers, and he comes to this area, and this area opens up into this almost this cavern-esque area, but it's just too big. Like the map stopped loading.
Oh.
It opens up into this massive cavern, but there's just like not walls.
Does this look like anything Finley's seen in their dreams?
Not at all. Oh wait, no, you did fall into an abyss at one point, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does look a little bit like that. It the only thing you see is above you is this stone, what looks to be like the crust of the earth. And there are these like rocks and like floating pieces of rooms and like debris and things, but like that's all. And there's this staircase next to it, and he's like, "Okay, we're going this way." And he starts climbing up the staircase, but like it's too big for him, so he kind of has to hop and like pull his entire body up the stairs.
Are you sure you don't want to be on my shoulders, bud?
Nah,
Okay.
I can walk.
So, Goblin,
Yeah.
have you seen it?
Can I call you buddy?
Buddy?
Can I call you
Your
buddy?
buddy sounds good.
Alright. Is that okay with you? Can we call you buddy?
Okay.
So, Buddy,
All right,
have you seen any other Finleys around?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like, not thrown away ones?
Yeah.
Why do you say it like that?
'Cause it's true. And you're my boss. And
Oh.
is still
Oh.
climbing up the.
Wait, what?
Well, like it's a Finley, and it tells the goblins what to do, and then the goblins do it.
Well, what did Finley tell you to do? I mean, we have a Finley right here.
Well, it's they said, and they think very hard about it, and they're like, the plan was go out, let out some of the hunters, find them, be nice, and I forget the rest, but I'm pretty sure this is it.
Yeah, this is probably it.
They reach the top of the castle, like the castle stairway, and they clamber in.
Luke kind of turns back to them. He goes, I would be really careful then about what's going on.
Yeah, but I get.
He's too cute.
Yeah.
What is with you guys and...
There's no way that he's faking.
I mean, considering he just told us this, like, we're prepared, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but also, Luke really quiets his voice. He goes, I don't think he's smart enough to realize that.
If worst comes to worst, I'll just, convince all of them that we're the real ones.
Yeah, I mean, probably can't be too hard. Wait, what does this mean? Think about it.
You hear Buddy talking to someone else up the stairs in the room.
Ooh.
I think it means that you don't need to save normal Finley. I think we might have to fight normal Finley.
Ooh.
Sheena would like to disconnect from this conversation and go up the stairs.
Okay. At the top of the stairs, you see just this beautiful room that has clearly once been in use for something else, but all the furniture has been moved to the side, and it is a hastily constructed kind of bunk situation. And there's just goblins in here, man. There's just it's like if someone just kept dunking Gizmo from Gremlins in water, over and over and over again.
Sheena, I think you need more candy.
There's just all these swarming goblins, and you see the goblin you have named Buddy, and it is talking to this tall, inhumanly thin figure in this armor that looks like it is made out of silver metallic leaves, and this featureless helmet that just doesn't have a front or a back. It is just metal over you have no idea how they're seeing through this helmet. And they are talking, and then the goblin points down over where you are, Nest, points directly at you.
Sheena waves.
Luke gives a smile.
Sheena's still in Joraguma form.
Yeah. So I'm not human. They don't know that I'm from the overworld.
Yeah, Luke, well,
you two are still down there, right?
Yeah. I think we could probably see Sheena, but not beyond Sheena.
Yeah.
But we just see Sheena wave, and we're like,
Luke takes a few steps. I want, when you look out, pop up, you see the head pop up.
Sheena's gonna put her hand back and just be like, wait, stop.
Luke, just stops.
Yeah, no, this elven knight is stepping towards you with a briskness.
Sheena's gonna try and just fill the doorway with her body so that they
Not
can't
very
see
hard.
behind her.
I mean, it's not very hard.
Yeah, but just enough so that they can't see down the stairs to everyone else.
Luke turns his head to Seneca, puts his hand over Seneca's mouth and a finger over his own to be like, this is a moment to...
But
No, his hand's over Seneca's mouth. Because he knew Seneca would say something.
Is someone going to do something about the elf coming towards you?
Sheena's gonna say hi.
I'm getting ready
Hello.
behind Sheena to protect her if I need to.
Yeah. Her hand that went back is now on now on her sword, just in case, but just resting on it.
the knight starts to speak to you, but it is not a language you recognize. Like, when it speaks, it is a combination of... It sounds like wind chimes. It is this...
Oh.
It is this combination of, like, the sounds of nature. You hear wind blowing through trees. You hear wind chimes. You hear rocks being skipped across puddles. And you hear the tweets of, like, songbirds. And it is all clearly being conveyed in a way as if to share information. But you don't speak elf. Like, you don't know what language this is.
Question, does Finley understand it?
Do I?
Yeah, that's what I'm curious, because Finley is within hearing range.
Maybe you can whisper it to me.
I think that would be a roll.
Alright, let's see.
Whisper what they're saying to me.
10!
Oh, don't!
Okay, so on 10 on an investigative mystery, you get to ask 2 questions.
Yeah, I was thinking, what is being concealed here and what is it going to do? But let's start with concealed, because that might answer the other one.
Okay, so it is asking questions at, like, can you understand me? Where did you come from? Where are the others? How long have you been here? Can we communicate in any way? It is asking just basic probing questions in an attempt to gauge Sheena's understanding, and it is going to try and capture you all.
Okay.
Does it know we're all there?
It is going to try and capture Sheena, and then it is going to venture down the stairs, because Buddy said, hey, I found all the people.
I thought Buddy was on our side.
Buddy is a goblin that doesn't know any better.
Maybe, what if I tried Dark Negotiator with Finley helping? Because they can understand.
Yeah, can I roll help out on...
Okay.
As I, like, whisper, it's asking us why we're here and who we are.
Well, who she is, because it doesn't know the rest of them.
Yeah. And... Oh, that's a 10 anyway.
Oh, damn, yeah.
Okay. I just... Oof. Can you fail this roll? Okay,
No.
if you get... They'll do... Okay, so... Once you give them a reason, tell them what you want them to do. So, like, what do you want this elf to do, and why should they do it?
Oof.
Does help out get rolled before or after Sheena rolls?
I think with it.
I think it could be at either point, honestly, but, like, it doesn't matter right now.
Okay.
I mean, you're helping out anyway.
Yeah.
You're like gonna help me out in the future. Oh, what do we want it to do?
Because there's already a success, you know?
Because I rolled, because I thought we were rolling, and I got a 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Okay, well, that's certainly something.
I have the feeling that reveals me, because it says on a failure you expose yourself to trouble or danger without helping.
Yeah.
So Sheena still
okay.
got 10, but I think that means they know I'm there.
Yeah. You probably like come too close and they see you. It's like, oh hey, so we were following this guy. I'm honestly, I think I'm just gonna go with like our previous line to the guy. This is gonna be bad.
I mean, you rolled good, so
However,
that
if you think
right.
about it,
True.
if the goblin just said them, there's 2 of us, so we could
Yeah.
very much try and argue that there aren't more of them.
And I mean, if all worst comes to worst, Luke is not human.
Finley, are you wearing a hoodie? By any chance? You are.
Always.
No, it's the armor. It's the
Pull-
armor, right?
Oh, yeah, I'm wearing armor.
Yeah,
Are
the
you wearing a
fake armor.
helmet?
Am I?
What does the armor look like, by the way?
You said Fey armor.
Yeah, so probably the same description I've given for the elven armor.
Yeah.
So you see, like, this person that is wearing, like, matching clothes.
Okay, so if that's the case, then I'm actually gonna say that like Sheena just like pulls Finley up next to her, just be like, oh hey, just as our little friend was saying, just where we wanted to do a surprise, just me and this guy right here, just surprise for our friend inside. We wanted to sneak in and surprise him, surprise like.
Yeah, But am I wearing a full set of armor, or is it just a breastplate?
I thought
It
it was a full-
is. It is. I think a chest plate and maybe some gauntlets and boots. I don't think I don't think it's
I have
like
that fancy
big.
helmet.
Okay,
Yeah,
then
no,
Sheena's
you don't
gonna
have
pull
the
your
fancy
hood up
helmet.
over before she does that.
Yeah.
I'm wearing my hoodie underneath the armor.
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Duh.
Alright.
Classy.
So it tilts its head, and you hear this sharp trill, and it makes these gestures at the goblins, who all just like start to scamper about and just pour out of the room and make way. And it steps back, and it like makes it makes the universal follow me gesture.
Yeah. Alright.
How do we hide the other two?
Finley will follow. Sheena will follow. The other.
You will know it is waiting for the rest of you.
Okay.
Like,
It knows the rest of us are there.
Okay. I mean, Buddy probably told them
Buddy
that there
knows
was
how to
4.
count to 4.
That's
Oh
true.
no, you're right.
Damn! Damn it! Okay, so Luke removes his hand off of Seneca's mouth, walks up.
Ah.
Alright, we follow.
Yep.
Okay. You step into this hallway, and it is another beautiful, gleaming hallway made out of like this shimmering green glass and gem inlays, all with this natural theme, and just this thick ivy and ferns placed throughout the castle. And they're just these goblins are just heckin' everywhere, man. They're scampering around. They're having a great time. Like, you don't know how many there are, but you imagine there is more than 10.
Have we lost track of Buddy?
You have 100% lost track of Buddy in the
Oh
Oh
no.
no.
I miss him already.
I would still like to smile at the goblins.
Yeah.
You can call for him.
Luke waves, and then he just says out loud, "Hey, buddy."
To all
Hey,
of
Buddy,
them
come here.
in
Hey,
general.
hey, Buddy.
Goblins just start coming towards you. Just like, hi.
Hi.
Hi, 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 hi. Just
I meant
like,
to move.
Pat all of them on the head.
Finley was like feeling scared before, but now they're just like, this is a great welcome. I don't know where we're being led, but I like this.
If this was like a show, I imagine it would cut to Sheena and they're just swarming over her spider body.
yeah,
She's just
there
walking
is-
and they're just like climbing over her like a jungle gym.
It is like water being poured into a vase. There's just too many goblins.
I'm imagining the Emerald City where there's like the horse of many colors and like
Yeah.
Yes, 100%.
Except Sheena is the horse of many colors.
Yeah. You do see some other elven knights in similar though distinct armor, like walking through the castle, with various items. Sometimes it's a big scroll or a map. Sometimes it's more, like hard to parse items. One of them just has a boot, and is like walking very briskly in a direction as it's like, I gotta get this boot to the guy, and it is just like going. You see one elven knight with an iPad going another direction.
this is amazing.
Hey, I told
Just-
you they had shoes.
Did you?
Yeah, it
Oh.
was like one of
Oh,
the
that's
other
right.
shoes.
Well, thank you so much for your warning, Seneca.
You're very welcome.
Yeah.
You truly saved my life.
Seneca takes that literally, I bet you.
Yeah, no, there's no nuance that he gets.
They like their head goes up and they smile proudly.
It's like a royal procession.
Yeah.
So where are we going?
It makes a sound like a tree breaking and falling over in the forest, and makes a gesture up.
That doesn't sound good.
You intuit that it is taking you to the upper floors.
Yeah, but the tree breaking.
That does sound really malicious.
It's hella ominous.
You did roll pretty good. I think you intuit that the sound of the tree breaking and falling in a forest is probably their word for puck.
Oh.
Oh.
If a tree falls and no one's around to hear it, does it make a sound?
Yes, it does, and that's the exact sound that the elf just made. So that philosophical sound has just been solved forever, and we never need to hear about it again.
All I'm imagining is just the, how are you doing that with your mouth? Like, just speaking in emojis.
Okay, that's Luke's face though. Is he wants to ask how are you doing that, but if he knows if he speaks, it'll show that they don't understand.
So, guys, we're going to Puck.
Perfect.
This is it. This is the moment.
Luke just is I'm gonna smile and nod like I know what he's saying, and then just grins and nods.
All right. So we're following.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No one would like to do anything. You're all just like,
I want Luke to look around and see if he can.
I mean, yeah, look around, but
notice anything.
Sheena is adoring all of these goblins.
If someone would like to read a bad situation or investigate a mystery, now is the time.
I'm gonna use read a bad situation.
I'll do investigate a mystery. That is an 11.
Ooh, nice. We're doing pretty good this round.
Okay, so
I get to level up.
Oh no.
Finley failed. Read bad situation.
You misread the situation, or might reveal tactical details to your enemies.
Yeah, you think, Finley, that they may have mistaken you for the real Finley. You also maybe they had no idea we were coming. Like the other Finley must be out, and we just got in scot-free. You have no idea what that...
The goblin knew we were coming, so obviously there were plans, but
who could even tell? That guy was crazy and clearly had no idea what was happening. You feel very confident that you are safe.
I'm gonna relay this to the others. I'm gonna be like, hey, they might think that I'm the actual Finley. Should I keep playing this?
Probably, yeah.
Fake it till you make it?
Alright.
Yeah. That's the way to go.
I'll just be myself, because hopefully all Finleys are the same.
Maybe, tough it up a little.
Tough it up? Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, now for what does Luke get?
Okay,
'Cause I got
so
11.
for investigate a mystery, you get 2 hold, and you can spend it on the following questions. What happened here? What sort of creature is it? What can it do? What can it hurt? Where did it go? What is it going to do? And what is being concealed here?
What is it going to do and what is being concealed here?
Huh.
Luke is a smart boy. We've established that that's the thing he got going for him besides charm.
What can it do and what is being concealed here? Okay, so you start to pay closer attention to those elves with those random objects, and you start to intuit that they are all going and coming from the same place.
Mm-hmm.
There is some sort of horde of normal objects, and it appears to be very serious business. For whatever reason, elves and goblins and all sorts of other fey creatures are collecting these items, and it is hard to parse why. There's no rhyme and reason for it, but they're all just ordinary items. They're collecting these ordinary items. They're taking it to a place. Some stuff is being rejected and taken back out.
All right.
For the audience, this is pretty similar to the dream that Sheena had, except it was with spider people.
Oh, not a fan. But Luke doesn't do that.
What can it do? Okay, so I'll just give you some rundowns about, the goblins are not very bright, but they are small and agile, and they move in really weird, hard to understand they're like a squirrel. They do a lot of zigzag and hard to parse movements. Another thing you notice is you see these elven knights that are being sent out with the rejects or coming. They step into trees and they just melt into them and they disappear. And sometimes you will see an elf step out of a tree like it's liquid and just start walking through the halls. And you start to notice there are these trees planted in this castle as a sort of means of quick and easy transportation.
Huh.
That is some ideas for what these people can do.
Elevators.
They are.
Tree teleporters, basically. Meta, the elf knights have a move called Into the Woods,
Yeah.
That's good.
which
Wow.
a elf may step into a tree and come out any other tree as long as they are alive and wide enough.
Well, damn. Okay.
As long as they know about a tree, they can basically use 2 trees as portals.
Cool.
So no one else can use these trees.
No, it is for elves.
Dang.
Maybe Finley can.
No, Finley's a changeling, not a elf.
Yeah,
True.
different monster. Are you just keep following this knight and the
Yeah.
swarm of goblins?
Yeah?
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay,
Sheena is just holding like 20.
Can I investigate a mystery?
absolutely, Seneca. You can do whatever the hell you want.
Well, I mean, obviously not that.
Do you want to win, Seneca? Because I'll let you win.
Yeah?
Automatically, you win right now.
You win it. You beat
Yeah,
all of Monster
well-
of the Week.
Puck has a heart attack and
No.
dies.
It turns out it was the butler all along.
Whoa. That's great. I rolled a 5.
Oh no!
Why do we let you do this?
You're like, sure are a gosh darn lot of goblins over here.
Seneca, hold some of these goblins for me.
I wanted to find a weakness on the knight. I was curious if I could see anything.
Were you gonna stab him in the back?
I just wanted to know.
See, this is interesting because on a miss, you reveal some information to the monster or whoever you are talking to. And like, I'm just looking at Seneca, and Seneca doesn't really have any weaknesses. just a very good boy.
I mean, a weakness
Kind of-
is that he's not that clever.
Yeah.
He's lacking in the sharp.
Like, I imagine you're just like, so, goblins, huh? And then you, like, trip a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the knight in front just said
Almost like he's trying to like elbow the knight, like, you know what I'm talking about, but then he trips before he makes it.
Just the Telltale Games Elf Knight number 47 will remember this.
Thank you.
And it leads you up this final set of stairs and onto this roof, this kind of greenhouse park on the roof of this castle. It opens the door and it stands aside and it makes the gesture for you all to go inside.